Welcome back, besties. I know you probably heard to talk about Henny and all things Henny. I am here because it's been a minute. So the last time you would have seen me on long form content would have been, I think he wants my Summer Fridays lip oil. Yeah, so the last time you would have seen me, the last time you would have seen me is when we were doing our moving diary, episode 3. So we are all moved in. I apologize. This is a little chaotic, even for me. So yeah, the last time you would have seen me was episode 3 of the moving diaries. We are all moved in. I have had some changes while I've been here. I've done some decor stuff. I didn't film that stuff just because I wanted to get it done. I literally redid my room in about a day. But the reason I hopped on the vlog today, or not the vlog, but the reason that I opened the camera and I've decided to do a vlog is just to take you through some running of errands and just to do a little chit chat and do some stuff. I want to take the time to create more content because I know I've been a little absent as of late. So in this vlog, we have some errands to run. I know I want to check out HomeSense because I need to get some photo frames, and there's a few other things that I want to do errand wise. So I'm just basically going to take you through a really chill day in the life with me, running errands and doing some stuff now that I'm finally back home, and showing you how I've turned this space into a space, because the last time you would have seen it, it would have been very cluttered and very just chaotic. And yeah, so I am going to bring you around, so just bear with me. You guys can look at the fur baby. It's weird, he's coming through. So yeah, my diplomas are back there, but I have my clip light on here because the lighting is not the greatest in my bedroom. I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't give the way that I would like it to. So as you can see behind me, I have made myself a shoe rack, a designated space for my shoes. This is not what I wanted. I wanted floating shelves, but my stepdad had said that they weren't going to be strong enough. So I will turn you around and I'll let you see. Hopefully you're getting good vibes from this and good angles because the viewfinder. So yeah, that's that there. It's about 6 shelves. So up top, I just decided to display some of my handbags and my beloved Tims. They are in red. I wanted them one year for Christmas and my sister got me them. I've never really wore them because of the color and I don't want to damage them. Some of my sneakers do need to be cleaned off. So I've got Nike Vans. Tried to do themes, did my heels. Yes, I don't own a lot of heels. I used to back in the day, but I basically have the staples. And then again, Nikes, Adidas, Nike, Adidas. And here is just a mix match of odds and ends of shoes that I had that wouldn't quite work together. I recently got these Asics. I think they're the gel 130s. They're a little bit dirty because they are my walking shoe and they did get scuffed a bit, so I'm gonna clean them. I cleaned them the other day, but they need to be cleaned again. I love these. They're kind of like a dad shoe. And I have my Vans here, my Air Maxes, not Air Max, maybe Air Max? I think they're Air Maxes. Yeah, they're Air Maxes. And then I just have a really old pair of Aldo heels that I love, beloved. Down here, I've got Docs and boots. And then behind this Asics bag is just odds and bops of shoes. The flats are generally my interview shoes that I wear. So yeah. All in all, I'm really happy with how this turned out. How much did this cost me? I think it was $170 because my stepdad has, I don't know what it's called at Rona, but if you're a VIB member or whatever, I know VIB is Sephora, but if you're an important member or if you have contracts, I guess you get a discount when you shop. So that was nice. I got a discount on that. So these ended up being $170. The brackets are screwed in, and then the shelves we got in birch wood, and then I stained them. So it was basically a DIY. So if you want to do something like that, it's really easy to make if you have the tools to do it. I still have boxes behind me. We'll speak to that in a minute. So this is my closet here. I've gone ahead and I organized it. So all of my shirts are hanging up. I have sweater and winter stuff up top folded. Now this I really like because it houses my perfume. So my perfumes are here. My makeup brushes are here. My minis are back there. My makeup bags here. I got my 3 watches on display. Yes, I have more watches. I have my jewelry here. This is an empty box. We can talk about it in a minute. And then I just have bibs and bobs here. in the drawers real quick. These are my intimates. Then we have workout clothes that's folded. Doesn't really need to focus. I don't care. I don't think you really need to see. And then I've got my PJs. I have a ton of PJs. So this is really great. They slide. My bed is made to the most part, so the pillows just kind of don't work. They are not the best sturdy pillows. So then I have skirt, blazers here, my grad dress is here. I've got jeans here, coats, extra hangers, and by extra I mean a buttload of hangers. Sweaters are up top there, so I've got a sweatsuit, sweater, another sweatsuit. These are red pants for Canada Day. Yes, I know, I keep them just in case. And shorts, skirt, tube tops, shorts. And that is my closet in a nutshell. I have 2 suitcases here. One is not mine. And then I got duffels and bags. And then I have another storage bin there. So all in all, it is tidy. It is organized. My bed looks like a hot mess now that I'm looking at it. So I have my mirror here. Didn't get rid of it. I thought about it. It was a gift. So both of these are from HomeSense. I had this marble tray before. So as you can see, essentials. These are my everyday things I'm grabbing for. These, of course, I'm grabbing every day. So that's that there. I'm just going to do a little quick pan. I have my toothbrush, some Kleenex. Yes, that's not me in there, but I do have a 2025 grad picture frame because I plan to get a photo frame. Then I've gone ahead, organized all of my nail polishes. So my nail polishers are here. My camera is going to go up top here. There's a bin there for some more electronic stuff. I just have a camera cleaner kit in the bin and some lenses. I also had to recently repair my cell phone, so I have a kit there for that. All nail stuff here, books here. So some of these I have read. This is Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. That was actually really good. This I bought at Winners. Love You All. Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. So it's a noveletta. So sorry, I was decluttering my mom's space and I have something there that's important to me. So this is a noveletta by Ali Hazelwood. I have not gotten into it yet. It was $7.99 at Winners, I believe, or HomeSense. Actually, let's talk about it, because if you haven't watched my short form, this book was, I believe, $27 Canadian at 25 Indigo. Saw it for $16.99 at HomeSense. So if you're on the look for that book, then I would highly recommend. This is Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. This is the latest novel that she just dropped. Have not read it yet. It is there. I have my Atomic Habits. They said that this would be fun. This is an actually great book if you're Canadian and you are contemplating going to the particular university. In this book, it is great. It's eye-opening. It's an autobiography. Loved it. And if you are a girly of color, you will enjoy that book thoroughly. It might be traumatic for some who haven't worked through some of their trauma, but it was great. It was a great read, and thank you for my girl who recommended that. Atomic Habits, I have spoken about this many times. It is an amazing read. I am about halfway through. This was a book I was having a challenge with when I was in my reading slump, picking up and putting it down. Then these are The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty. One of my girls got that for me. So that is that there. What am I reading right now? I am reading All That We Are Together by Alice Klein. This book was on sale for $7.99 at HomeSense. I have basically been on a romance book kick, and I have my girl to thank for that because I was in a reading slump. This one is pretty hefty, but the chapters are short. I've been reading it. And I just have one more book here that I have to add in there. I think it's Healing or something. These are the boxes that I'm working with. This is my junk chair. These are basically all of the clothes that I wear at home when I'm around Henny, because I don't want them to get dirty. And I just had my so yeah. And then I picked up a laundry hamper at HomeSense. I did a little day in the life vlog, short form content. So all in all, I'm happy. It's not nearly as chaotic as it once was. I'm trying to not get my diplomas because obviously my Govey's on there. So trying to find a sweet spot in where I can be, where it's not going to be, too much. I'm at the 9-minute, 10-minute mark. So before I could even say, let me come back, it said, no girl, we're gonna silence you. Even Henny's sick and tired of my ish. So I'm gonna pop you guys down. The lighting is kind of like wonky and chaotic. I know once I figure it out in here. Okay, finding the sweet spot has been weird because Henny's right beside the camera, and Henny's like a really inquisitive dog. He's sniffing the camera lens, he's sniffing the viewfinder, but he's being really good. So I just want to look at the time real quick, and the closest thing was my iPad. I have 15 minutes. I have to leave soon, but that's okay. So I did say we were going to do some errands, and I'm going to HomeSense to look for a photo frame. I'm planning on doing some copies at home and hoping that this works out. So I got my grad photos. I don't think I'm going to show you all of them. I'm going to show you my 2 favorites and the ones that I'm keeping for myself. And I did say earlier the little box I was going to tell you. So I got this cute bangle bracelet from Pandora. It's my first ever bracelet, but my mom is really big on jewelry. So I was going to actually buy myself a Pandora bracelet, but this is the ID bangle, and it is in 14 karat gold. I do have some 14 karat gold charms on it. So the 2 hearts, they are the same. And then the little angel are 14 karat gold. I was apprehensive about 2 of the same charms, but the girl was like, well, it just makes sense for the deal for you to get the 2. And then I bought the grad cap for myself, and on the inside there's like a little inscription and it says hats off. So I thought that was really cute. I do like it. I think it just fits my wrist perfectly, and I'm not used to bangles. So if you would have seen, I'm really used to chain link bracelets. Why am I so close to the camera? Chain link bracelets. And I think the reason that it's an adjustment for me is because of the nub of my wrist. It's so bony that it just sits awkwardly sometimes, but it's an adjustment. Once it's on, I'm good, and it's worn properly and good. So Henny he's the ad-lib king right now. You should see him. He looks so comfy cozy, and he's just we love that. So yeah, one of the photos I basically got for my family. It's like your traditional graduation photo. You have your cap on, and for me, I was like, I don't really need that. I don't want that. That's not the vibe that like I'm going for in terms of my grad photos. So yeah, I basically am going to be making a copy of the photo for someone very special today. So yeah, they asked for it, and I was shocked they asked for it. So I figured, why not? If you're showing that interest, why not? So this is actually the photo that I'm going to copy for them. So it's my grad photo. She's a grad. I actually love it. And the reason I had said that I didn't want the cap is because to me this symbolized grad. You know, you have your diploma, you have your flower. And the only thing I will say is grad photos they're a ripoff, if I'm being honest. This doesn't even say my university on it. Like, you're telling me you couldn't put the print there, and you had to pay like a ridiculous amount of money. I think my grad photos in total ended up costing me $160 for 3 photos, and all of the proofs have like copy all over them. They have something written on them, so it's like I can't even do like the wallet size if I wanted to. So this is basically me in a nutshell. If you want to know my personality, no, I do not go flipping off everybody, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I loved the fact that they gave us an opportunity to do something fun, have a fun photo. So this is my fun photo. I don't think this wasn't for anybody in the house. I don't think we're gonna put this in the house. It would be nice to put it in the house though. Be like, yeah, what's up? What's tea? So I'm gonna frame this for myself. I'm not making copies of this. I mean, I may make 1 or 2, but essentially the family photos are in here, so anybody who wants a photo will get a photo. I thought about taking them to Henry's. So Henry's is a photography place. We do have printer paper here, like photo paper, and my stepdad has a really good printer. So I think to save some coin, I'm going to do that. But I do really like this photo. I think it's really cutesy, and I did end up getting to see my proofs, but I wanted to order my photos ahead of time. So I'm glad it took them about 2 months to come. But yeah, so we're gonna go off and we're gonna do some things. So I'll see you guys in a little while.
I get this type of feeling when the accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it want for you. Yeah, yeah. Only want you love if it's solid. But if it fuck me, then fuck you.
matcha cups, or you're just looking for Mason Jar cups, they have them at the dollar store. So right now I'm going to go on Flip. So either we're going to the grocery store, and you could either use Flip or Reebee. So she's looking for berries that are on sale. So I'm just going to search and see what pops up. So basically that's the app there. I don't know if it's going to show because I have a privacy screen on my phone, but we're also looking for blueberries that are not from the USA. So right now Loblaws has blueberries for $2.99. So they have blueberries, raspberries, they're a half pint from Mexico, and I believe that no frills price matches. So oh no, that starts tomorrow. We can't get them today if we wanted them on sale. Oh, most of these start tomorrow. There's IGA, but I don't know if they don't price match with IGA. But they do have berries on sale. I don't know if that's considered a sale. Well, they have them from Mexico. So they have raspberries from Mexico, blueberries from Mexico, and blackberries. They are 1 pound pints, so they're $3.99 at no frills. But either way, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to keep looking at the flyer before we roll out. I will do a Holiday haul from the dollar store and show you what we got. I decided against getting photo frames from HomeSense, so I went to Dollarama. I got one. I think that is going to do the trick, and I'll show you the snacky snacks that I got, and yeah, we'll do a little haul when I get home. And for right now, we are going to chill, flip through the flyers, and see what we can find.
I get this type of feeling when you're accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it wasn't for you. Yeah, only want you love if it's lovely. But if it fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
Okay, so I'm back home, and I'm hoping that you can hear me because I'm kind of far away from the camera. Sorry, I'm just trying to put a knob back onto the barbecue. The knob broke. I don't know how it broke, but as you can see, it's missing a complete part to it. But I just want to get it onto the barbecue so that I can use it later. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that burner or if it's a lost cause. Yeah, I think it's a lost cause for that burner. So I have a few other burners that I'll be able to use. I just want to clean off the barbecue before I get started. So I am barbecuing for dinner tonight, but I think I'm just going to take the grill plates off of the barbecue. Sorry, I wish you guys could see me a little bit better, and the lighting. Oh my, I haven't used the barbecue today, and I haven't used the barbecue in a long time. My stepdad has a bad habit of using the barbecue and never cleaning it once he's finished. Mind you, this grill is so easy to clean with the grill plates. Like, they literally slide in and out. But either way, I'm basically cleaning off the barbecue. It is so hot. It's 32 degrees outside. And I don't mind summer. Like, I love summer. But I like when it happens gradually. I don't like this burst of heat that we get all of a sudden, and then we don't know what to do with ourselves, because I get like cranky when I'm hot. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but basically one side is heavily used of the barbecue and one side isn't. So I'm grilling burgers, and then I'm going to make jumbo dogs. So I've already gone ahead and seasoned the meat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to clean this. I think the lighting is really bad. I didn't think to that might be a little bit better, but the sun's also peeking and going, but I think I have a little bit of shade, so that's why it's not that bad. But either way, I'm going to continue doing this, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing after for the grill in terms of what we're eating today. I might do a little taste test after, because I haven't done one of those in a long time. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll touch base with you guys in a little while. As you can see, it needs some attention. All right, so I've been trying to play with the lighting. It's kind of wonky, and it's super, super windy, so I know you're going to pick up on that. And I don't know why, but I have like a glare on me, and anytime I bring it down, it's just, we're going to lean with it, and we're going to rock with it. So I did heat up the barbecue. I got that initial gust of heat just now. I'm going to turn it down. I don't even know what temperature it's at. Let me close it. Oh, wow. We're at 400. Yeah. So I have it opened right now. I did bring the heat down a little bit so it'll cool down a bit. I'm just putting on some gloves and then I'm gonna prop you guys over so you can see what I'm working with. I'm hoping that we get the grill. All right, that's as much as the grill as we're gonna get, which is fine. I don't think you guys need to be all up in there. You can see the meat. I'm going with extra lean ground beef. There's some breadcrumbs in here. I did season it, and then I did do an egg wash. I find that breadcrumbs and an egg wash are going to be your best bet when trying to get that ground beef to hold so that it doesn't break and it doesn't separate. I essentially just roll them like I'm making meatballs. And then you got your nice little burger shape there. And I did go ahead and put a bit of oil on the grill so that nothing really sticks. I do have to be mindful and keep in mind where it's not turned on, because I'm not going to get any heat from there. There's like one grill plate that doesn't have any heat, but essentially we're grilling. So it's like the worst thing to be doing on a hot day, but kind of is like the best thing to be doing. Okay, so my mom did come out real quick and I had to turn the camera, but we all know how she feels about being on camera. So that's why I just continued to do what I was doing. So I have 3, 6, 9. So I have about 10 burgers. They're on the larger side, a few of them, but that's okay. I'm gonna go see if I can find my barbecue utensils. And then I will touch base a little bit later and show you what dinner really looks like. Okay, so real quick, I am finished making the food. So I have 2 burgers here, patties, and then I have one of the cheddar jumbos, some waffle fries, and a salad. So that's gonna be my meal there. And I know, I always say I'm a big mayo and fries girl, but waffle fries, it calls for ketchup. So I have my ketchup here, I have my food, I'm gonna go eat, and then we'll touch back a little bit later and we'll do a little holly haul, because I did say I was gonna put you onto something. So I'll see you guys in a little while. All right, so I'm here with a holly haul, and of course you got the fur baby. Look at him, look at him, look at him. So first up, I got some doggy poop bags. These come in a 60 count, but I did end up opening them and they are the wrong ones. They're not the ones that I had hoped for. These were the Mason jars that I was talking about. These right here, they are $1.50. So my iced coffee girlies, my matcha girlies, anybody who likes a cute peppy, those are $1.50 from Dollarama for my Canadian girlies. And of course we have Penny with his little inspection here. So I did get some snacky snacks. These are the Haribo candies. I actually love them. These are my favorite. They have the mixed pack and they also have the gummy bears. I saw a TikTok recently saying that check the expiry date on the candy, and I think we're pretty good. So that's our haul. All right, so I got finished eating not too long ago, so I just want to come on here real quick and close out the vlog. Now, I know it was really short and sweet and simple, but that's what I wanted to do. I want to, well, I have been wanting to get into the habit of just picking up the camera and sharing more. I know that sometimes people feel like they have to overconsume and overshare, but I just want to be able to share my life, even if it's like the simple, the mundane, because that's really what is going on. I'm not going to fabricate something just for the sake of coming onto a vlog. And I figure we did do some things today. I took you through a really simple, cozy day in the life. I showed you a gem from Dollarama. So if you're a matcha girly like me, or you just like cute little babies, I think those Mason jars are wonderful. They're $1.50 each. I only got 2 because, again, I'm temporarily going to be at my mom's, and then I'm going to be probably moving. That's still up in the air, but if that happens, either way, I won't be taking up too much space. And I did say moving forward, I wanted to be more of a minimalistic girly. Sorry, I just saw a little fly flying around. But yeah, that's why I got that. And cooking is something that I'm always doing. So if you did like this video, be sure to do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Again, we are growing and I'm so grateful for that, because we're building our community and I'm here for that. So we are almost at 500 besties here. And I'm hoping to make it soon, because we're at 474 right now. So milestones again. So thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm going to go ahead and say my dues. I'm going to go get cozy, read my book, and just enjoy the rest of the day. We do have some exciting things coming up. So I'm going to be attending convocation soon, celebrating another milestone. So you will have to stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is that you're seeing this, guys. Take care. Bye.